because I pull
Maybe
from
six. Oh, that's nice.
There's times when I think it's better.
I think he's better than
Division work, he does everything. Rebounds, he's a
point guard. Nice.
He does it all. Jordan's great, don't get me wrong, great. But if you end up starting a team,
These are the ones that Jordan's
That's playing us basketball player.
So there's a couple new ones here. So there's 7
Team so physically.
He could get you 90 years. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Doesn't look like he's
5, 6, 7.
player has.
Elaine. You read the names, and you see the asterisks. They're here.
All right, so what do we?
Columbo's here. And then and then where are those certificates over there?
Right here.
They're here.
On the air.
my friend,
Okay.
good. Good. Always. That's the thing I like about it.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the June 20th Liquor Control Commission. I would ask you to please rise for the pledge and remain standing after the pledge. Thank you. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I'd like to take a moment in silence and join with me and the board on recognizing those who perished in Orlando for such a horrific act that happened to the city of Orlando and to those folks. Thank you. Thank you. Roll call.
Commissioner Papantos,
Present.
Commissioner Kruger,
Present.
Commissioner Brady,
Here.
Commissioner Lang,
Here.
Commissioner Vito,
Here.
Commissioner Vogel,
Here.
Chairperson Argyris.
Here. Entertain a motion to approve the minutes for the special meeting of May 16, 2016.
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Lang, second by Commissioner Papantos. Roll call.
Commissioner Papantos,
Yes.
Commissioner Kruger,
Yes.
Commissioner Brady,
Yes.
Commissioner Lang,
Yes.
Commissioner Vito,
Yes.
Commissioner Vogel,
Yes.
Chairperson Argyris.
Yes. New business?
Annual renewal of Class D2 liquor license 2016 to 2017 for Shri Radhi Krishna Incorporated, DBA Mom and Dad Pantry, 11 West Dundee Road.
Thank you. Managers Fundos.
Thank you. Before you this evening is a renewal application for Mom and Dad Pantry. This is a continuation from your standard annual renewals. The business had some business that they had to attend to with the state and were unable at the time to apply for renewal through this commission. They have since satisfied all their obligations with the state. As part of this renewal, you will notice that there are some new corporate authorities, but still doing business under the same corporate name. We do have background checks on all the new officers that they have sufficiently passed. We also have a check for them for their renewal fee, and if you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer them.
Thank you. Commissioner Brady?
Thank you. John, when we issued this liquor license originally, there were conditions that were involved, area of shelving that could be used as displays, where displays could be put up, the amount of area in the coolers, the liquor displayed by, no liquor displayed by the front windows. Now, we got new owners who are saying that they're going to increase the inventory. Are they aware of all these conditions?
Yes, and the same conditions apply for this renewal.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Anybody else? Commissioner Vogel?
Just one question. I know they said there wasn't a lot of information to review because this is strictly a renewal, but the insurance is in force?
Yes.
Okay.
Commissioner Papantos?
Do we know when they're reopening?
I don't have a date, but they are able to be open as of right now and not selling liquor if the commission approves and then the board increases the amount of liquor licenses, which is also on the agenda for this evening, then they can start selling as soon as they pick up their license.
Thank you.
Anybody else? Entertain a motion?
So moved.
Motion by
Second.
Commissioner Kruger, second by Commissioner Papantos. Roll call.
Commissioner Papantos,
Yes.
Commissioner Kruger,
Yes.
Commissioner Brady,
Yes.
Commissioner Lang,
Yes.
Commissioner Vito,
Yes.
Commissioner Vogel,
Yes.
Chairperson Argyris.
Yes. Entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Lang, second by Commissioner Vogel. Roll call.
Commissioner Papantos,
Yes.
Commissioner Kruger,
Yes.
Commissioner Brady,
Yes.
Commissioner Lang,
Yes.
Commissioner Vito,
Yes.
Commissioner Vogel?
Yes.
Chairperson Argyris?
Yes. The June 20th, 2016 regular meeting is now called to order. Roll call, please.
Trustee Papantos?
Present.
Trustee Kruger?
Present.
Trustee Brady?
Here.
Trustee Lang?
Here.
Trustee Vito?
Here.
Trustee Vogel?
Here.
President Argyris?
Here. Entertain a motion to approve the minutes for the regular meeting of May 16, 2016.
So moved.
Motion by Trustee Brady.
Second.
Second by Trustee Lang. Roll call.
Trustee Papantos?
Yes.
Trustee Kruger?
Yes.
Trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Lang?
Yes.
Trustee Vito?
Yes.
Trustee Vogel?
Yes.
President Argyris?
Yes. Entertain a motion to the special meeting of May 23, 2016.
So moved. Second.
Motion by Trustee Kruger, second by Trustee Papantos. Roll call.
Trustee Papantos?
Yes.
Trustee Kruger?
Yes.
Trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Lang?
Yes.
Trustee Vito?
Yes.
Trustee Vogel?
Yes.
President Argyris?
Yes. Any changes to the agenda?
None this evening.
Thank you. Proclamations, Madam Clerk?
Gregory Rubinkowski Day, June 21st, 2016. Gregory Rubinkowski joined the Wheeling Fire Department on February 6, 1984, as a firefighter. He completed the necessary training to become certified as a firefighter 2 in 1985, a paramedic in 1985, an underwater rescue and recovery diver in 1985, a hazardous materials fire responder in 1989, a paramedic preceptor in 1999, an airport firefighter in 2000, a firefighter 3 in 2000, a fire instructor 1 and 2 in 2009, a fire officer 1 in 2009, a fire department safety officer in 2011, a fire officer 2 in 2011, and an advanced technician firefighter in 2013. As a result of his professional skills and abilities, he was promoted to the rank of lieutenant paramedic in 2010. Throughout his entire career, Lieutenant Paramedic Gregory Rubinkowski took a very active role in mentoring, nurturing, and fostering the professional development of many new and or less experienced department personnel. After completing more than 32 years with the Wheeling Fire Department, Lieutenant Paramedic Gregory Rubinkowski is now retiring. Dean Argyris, Village President of the Village of Wheeling, do hereby proclaim June 21st, 2016, Gregory Rubinkowski Day in the Village of Wheeling in recognition and appreciation of his many years of dedicated emergency service to our community.
Greg, congratulations. Why don't you say a few words? I'll say a few. Sure.
Yeah, I'd like to introduce my wife Stephanie sitting down over there, my sister Adrian next to her, and my in-laws Tom and Joanne Siska. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Doing something different this year. We're recognizing businesses that have been part of our community starting to 20-year anniversary up to 50 years. And I know I can speak on behalf of the village board. This community is what it is today because of business in the community as well. Not just the residents, but also the businesses. So on behalf of myself, and again, from the board and our staff, we thank each and every one of you for making Wheeling your home for all these years. And we hope that you continue to make Wheeling your home. We're here for you. We have a dynamic, thriving economic development staff, along with our community development staff, support with our safety, public safety services and staff, that it's important that you're here. And we wanted to make sure that we recognize some of the businesses. Some of them are here tonight, and we'll recognize them and give them a certificate of appreciation from all of us. But again, thank you, businesses that are here. I mean, people live in this community because of the businesses in this community. And they continue to thrive and grow. I'm very happy to say our industrial base in the last 3 years is thriving because businesses have chose to come to the village of Wheeling. And, you know, it's been tough with Cook County, being in Cook County and being so close to Lake County, but we've been able to bring those businesses here and continue to grow and have people move into our community and move forward. So again, on behalf of this entire board, thank you. and we appreciate you. If you ever need anything, we're here. We'll make sure we're here. That's how we do business. We're open for business like you guys want to be. So why don't we start with the 20 years?
Okay, 20 years, Academy of Ballet and Arts Incorporated, CAD Contract Glazing, CNS Sales Incorporated, California Closets, CarQuest Auto Parts, Eastern Express Incorporated, Edward D. Jones and Company, Garage Door Specialists Incorporated, H&R Block, Harris Bank Wheeling, Jeffrey J. Company Incorporated, KLH Printing Corporation, Lease Carpeting Cleaning Incorporated, Lucky Star Laundry, MD, Building Material Company, Microtech Company Incorporated, Public Storage Incorporated, Service Experts Heating and Air Conditioning LLC, Terrace Supply Company, Travel Selection Incorporated, Turnkey Network Systems Incorporated, William J. Swan Building Company.
That's our 20-year anniversary recipients. Turnkey's here. Somebody from Turnkey is here, I believe. The 20-year Turnkey? Somebody from Turnkey? You're here. Now we'll do the 25 years.
25 years is Kim's Hair Care, L&L Bright Beginnings Preschool, Laminations Unlimited, Lang Dental Manufacturing Company Incorporated, Palumbo Brothers Production Materials Incorporated, Sanders Hardware Supply, Chanel Mart, Sing Key Carryout, SMW Auto Block Corporation, and this one I can't say very well.
It's Marion Temple.
Thank you.
That's the 25 years?
Those are the 25 years.
Thank you. Thank you, Sam. Give our best to your staff. Thanks. And we have, who else from
The Temple.
Chanel Mart? Are they here? They're here. Come on up, folks. And our friends at the Temple, are they here as well? Marion Temple? Are they here?
They're checked off. Is somebody here from there?
Is somebody here from the Temple?
Oh,
Not
here he
yet?
is.
Okay, we'll
Oh,
make sure
no,
they get
There
it.
he is.
Oh, there he is. I knew. Okay. Happy anniversary.
Okay, 30 years, Berdovich and Associates, C&H Building Specialists, Specialties Incorporated, Kitamura Machinery of USA Incorporated, Cleese Electric Incorporated, Lee's HVAC Incorporated, Tahoe Automotive Marathon, and YRC Incorporated.
Thank you. That's 25
20
years?
That's 30 years, 30 years.
Police Electric, are they here? The folks from Police Electric, are they here? There he is. Thank you, sir. Thank you. 35 years?
35 years
Oh,
is
Mike.
Abbott Interfast Corporation, CPI Incorporated, Original Grannies Incorporated, Staylock Fastener Company.
Where's George?
35. Okay.
That's 35.
Thank you.
40 years is Hoyne Savings Bank, Imperial Glass Structures Company, Sunnyside Corporation.
Thank you. 40 years. Client savings? Time flies, huh?
Thank you.
45 years is Kilcoyne's Redwood Inn Incorporated. Wow. 50 years is Joe's Pizza Incorporated.
Wow. 50 years. Greg here from Joe's, or anybody from Joe's? Joe's Pizza, 50 years, huh? Wow.
And do you want me to tell you the 90-year one?
And we also have a special one, another
Right.
one.
90 years.
90 years.
Chicago Executive Airport, formerly Milwaukee Airport, is celebrating their 90th year.
Appointments and confirmations. This time I'd like to appoint Steve Powers to the Plan Commission. Entertain a motion.
So moved.
Motion by trustee Vogel, second by
Second.
trustee Papantos. Roll call.
Trustee Papantos?
Yes.
Trustee Krueger?
Yes.
Trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Lang?
Yes.
Trustee Vito?
Yes.
Trustee Vogel?
Yes.
President Argyros?
Yes. Steve, you want to step forward and get sworn in?
Repeat after me. Oh, first raise your right hand.
I did.
Repeat after me. I, Steve Powers,
I, Steve Powers,
having been appointed to the Plan Commission
having been appointed to the Plan
in
Commission
the Village of Wheeling,
in the Village of Wheeling,
in the counties of Cook and Lake,
in the counties of Cook and
do
Lake,
solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United
and
States
the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
and the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties
and I will faithfully discharge the duties
of the Office of Planning
of the Office of Planning
Commissioner
Commissioner
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
Thanks, Steve.
I would just like to thank you, Mr. President of Board, for allowing me to, for my renewal and continuing to serve the community. Appreciate it.
We appreciate it as well. Thank you. I think there's another administration of Olds here, some guy from the fire department. Oh, yeah, it's Emmett. Emmett Gribbins being promoted to lieutenant paramedic.
I could have taken that. Okay. Again. Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Emmett Gibbons.
I, Emmett Gribbins,
Having been appointed to the position of lieutenant paramedic
having been appointed to the position of lieutenant paramedic
in the fire department,
in the fire department
in the village of Wheeling,
in the village of Wheeling,
in the counties of Cook and Lake,
in the counties of Cook and Lake,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
and the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
and I will faithfully discharge the duties
and I will faithfully discharge the duties
of the office of lieutenant paramedic
of the office of lieutenant paramedic
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
Congratulations.
Yeah, it can.
First of all, Emmett, let me congratulate you on your new promotion. We don't always get this opportunity when we have the individual whom you're replacing after such a long time, 32 years of department. Congratulations, Greg, and your future plans. But Greg and I talked this over a little bit and thought it might be a nice touch to have him officially give you your badge tonight after his many years of service here with the department. I know Mike Crotty really wanted to give you that badge, but he was a little busy here tonight. But for those of you in the audience, there's a lot of symbolism here in the fire service. And in the badge that Emmett will be receiving is a red shield in the middle with what looks like a trumpet. And that trumpet is known as a speaking trumpet. It is a carryover to the 1700s, 1800s of the United States, where at a fire scene there's a lot of noise and there's a lot of orders that need to be given. And so everybody could hear back in the day. They had a trumpet, which was called a speaking trumpet, that they could speak into and it would amplify and they could be heard. That tradition is carried over because the only people that carried a trumpet with them was somebody who was in charge or responsible for running the fire scene. So Emmett's badge carries not only the red for standing for courage, the courage to lead, but also the speaking trumpet to indicate that he has earned the right to lead others in this dangerous profession. So with that, I will hand this to Greg, the issuance of the badge. Another little carryover of tradition in the fire service is the issuance of one's helmet. They carry their helmet basically as a symbol for their career. And when a fireman starts out in the organization, they typically wear a black helmet or a yellow helmet, which indicates that they're a firefighter and that they're at, if you will, the low end of the pecking order. As they move up, much like the speaking trumpet, they got a different colored helmet. And in the case of, again, the red helmet, the red indicates the courage to lead, and the front indicates who is that individual assigned to work with. And so it's my pleasure, Emmett, to present you with officially your lieutenant's helmet. At this point, Emmett, I'm sure, obviously by the crowd that's here, you have a lot of people that you'd like to recognize here this evening.
Yes. Thank you, Chief. I'd like to thank all the retired firemen and police that are here. I know some came for Greg, but probably more for me, I know. I do have a lot of family here. First and foremost, my mother's here, Shirley Gribbins. My Aunt Dar, my Aunt Sharon, my cousin Lisa, my friend Ryan Finley and Emily Finley and their children, Henry, Nolan, and Princess Caroline over there. My close friends and good cousins, Liz and Kathleen Cairns. And I lost my father 15 years ago. And I'm blessed to have my uncle Denny, my uncle Sonny, my uncle Chuck, because that's quite a void, and they filled it quite good. And most importantly, my wife and my son, who make this day really special. It's a nice day, but they just make it really special, and I don't know how they put up with me, but they do. Thank you.
Before I ask for a motion to take a break for some refreshments and that, I was thinking about Emma today. I started with getting involved with the Village of Wheeling about 19 years ago. And I can remember meeting him for the first time, and it was always about the community. Uncles, Mom, you did a great job with this man, because he's the first one to step up when there's a problem, when somebody's in need, whether it be the pig roast, the burn camp, a fundraiser, whatever the case may be. What can we do to help? He's been doing that since I've met this guy. And you know what? You should all be proud. And young man, think about everything that your dad does, because he affects so many lives, not only with his brothers and sisters of the department, but the entire community itself. He is our friend, and in my opinion, there's nobody more worthy of this promotion than him. So Emmett, I congratulate you on behalf of the board. Now it's time for cake. So I entertain a motion to recess for about 15 minutes. So moved. Motion by Trustee Brady, second by Trustee Lang. Roll call.
Trustee Papantos?
Yes.
Trustee Krueger?
Yes.
Trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Lang?
Yes.
Trustee Vito?
Yes.
Trustee Vogel?
Yes.
President Argyros?
Yes. We'll come back about 10 after 7. Thanks. Entertain a motion to reconvene into open session at 7:11.
So moved.
Motion by trustee Papanto, second by trustee Brady. Roll call.
Trustee Papantos?
Here?
Trustee Kruger?
Yes.
Oh, trustee Kruger's not here.
It's not here.
She's here.
Okay. Trustee Brady?
Here.
Trustee Lang?
Here, yes.
Trustee Vito?
I think yes.
Trustee Vogel?
Here.
President Argyros?
Here. Citizens' concerns and comments.
Members of the general public may address the board with concerns or comments regarding relevant issues. The person submitting a petition, concern, or other comment shall be allotted 5 minutes to present their points and should state their name and address into the record. Mr. Rosen?
Thank you.
Thank you very much. My name is Rich Rosen on Christie Lane. And I'm here talking as a citizen, even though I know I'm an elected official. This has nothing to do with that, nothing at all.
You're consistent.
And this is something I discussed last year at this time. I'm a member, past president of a group called the Northwest Suburban Interfaith Council. This council comprises of 10 different congregations. One of them is right across the street, Shuradas. We also support 4 food pantries. The food pantries that we support are Kingswood, Beth Am, St. Mary, and St. Alphonse. So those 4 food pantries are within the 10 groups that we have. On June 26th, we're going to be having our 3rd annual, what we call it IWalk, which stands for Interfaith Walk. It's, the purpose of it is twofold. Number one is for fellowship among people from the different religions to get to know one another. But more importantly is that we are there to raise some funds for these 4 food pantries. And this is an unusual time for any food pantry, including the Wheeling Food Pantry, which I also know a little bit about because at school, there's no more school. So that means no more free or reduced lunches for these kids that are in need. So the need is even greater at this time of the year. And on the other hand, the supply is at its lowest because there's no Easter or Christmas or any of these other holidays that normally people are more giving to something like that. Everybody kind of checks out in the summertime. So it's important that we have this. Over the last 2 years that we've had it, we've raised over $8,000. And as of now, we've already raised over $3,000. And I'd love to thank any of you who are members of the Knights of Columbus here at St. Joe for being a major contributor at this stage for this walk. It was really important for us, and I really want to thank you very much. So we start our event at 1:15 at the parking lot at St. Mary. That's in Buffalo Grove. And we walk a pretty safe route around the Buffalo Grove Golf Course till we get to Hope Lutheran Church. And there it's only 2.5 of the 5K. Because it's a hot day and we're really a family-oriented event, you go into a nice air-conditioned church and you get to meet other people from different faiths and you get to talk. And we have food there. We got some popsicles. We got some things you can drink. We got some entertainment. So it's a way to relax, and then you can walk back at your own leisure, or we'll provide a drive back from that point of view. There's no entry fee. We don't do hats and we don't do shirts. We don't charge anything. We just kind of hope that those people that come there might throw a $5 or a $10 bill our way, and it adds up. And as I said, what the Knights did was just incredible, as well as a few other organizations as well. So that's what I'm here for, to let you know it's this Sunday, 1:15 is when we register. We start walking around 2 o'clock. And I hope get to see somebody from Wheeling, and maybe you find people on this board. And if not, I hope there's some residents in Wheeling that would also care about joining us. And thank you.
Thank you, Rich.
Mr. Began?
Yes. Well, it won't be a complete meeting without a grape.
That's okay.
I'd like to speak about the corner of Strong and Milwaukee, just to the west of that, on the south side. There were 2 signs up there saying no standing, no stopping. Now there are 8 more, and I think, I'm just making a guess, that it cost the village $1,000 to put all those things up. I don't understand why. It seems wasteful to me when there's already 2 signs. Now there's 10. I would like to have some explanation.
Mark?
The reason why those signs are there is because we had a problem with the local bus company, Pace. Pace would park their buses on our parkway.
I'm aware of it.
Okay, well, the signs are there, so they cannot park on that parkway anymore. We asked them numerous times, and so we had to install numerous signs because they kept doing it.
You mean the signs will keep them away and Dean can't?
They have not parked there since those signs are up.
I don't know, that sounds to me like they're pretty stupid.
I would not say those exact words, but it was not very good for us because we had to repair the parkway. It was the only thing we could do. We asked them repeatedly, they kept doing it, signs are up.
I'm only saying that I wouldn't be scared away by the signs if I were the Pace company, and I'd be more scared away by the man sitting next to you than I would be by a sign. So why don't you give them tickets? Why do you have to spend $1,000 on those things?
We didn't spend $1,000.
$950. I mean, there's 8 new signs there. Each sign costs money. You have to have the sign, the pole, the person standing out there, the supervisor and his supervisor. It costs $100,000.
If we remove those signs, we can reuse them in other places. Those signs are not throwaway signs.
I think perhaps the bigger point is enforcement, as you pointed out. And although there may be a number of signs there, that just helps remedy any excuse that the bus or the bus company may have to say that they didn't know. Therefore, this allows us to write the necessary tickets, and we do that. Obviously, we don't have someone stationed there every time a bus comes by, but now we have the opportunity to do that, and we take that opportunity and write as necessary.
Okay, well, I don't work. If you ever have that same problem again, just call me, and I'll stand there and tell people to go away. Save $1,000.
I got a question, though. How long has those signs been up? Is this the second year now?
No,
We went up a few months ago.
we had the problem for about a year and a half, and we put those signs up about 6 months ago. It was in the spring, maybe 3.5 months ago.
It's a shame, you know what, because those signs do look terrible there, to be honest with you.
I think sooner or later we'll take them down. I mean, it's just an idea, to keep them off for a while, take them down.
You can take this home and dream about it.
I don't have to dream about it, I know it. Okay,
Can I ask another question?
we got 2 minutes left, go ahead.
The Chicago Executive, do they send a profit to Wheeling?
Do they send a profit to Wheeling? Well, to answer your question.
It's nice having us there.
Well, to answer your question, they pay taxes. Okay. To answer your questions, there's no taxpayer money being spent to run the operation at Chicago Executive. The monies there, the revenues that they collect there run that airport. So there is no taxpayer money being spent on that airport, being used at that airport.
I understand.
Do we make property tax money, fuel tax, sales tax money on it? User tax money, just like you do, gas, electric, whatever they pay. So there are dollars that we do get.
So the bottom
just like
line,
any other business.
The bottom line goes to Chicago Executive Airport owners.
The Chicago Executive Airport has a budget around $5 million a year, and they need the revenue source of $5 million to keep that airport running, without any assistance from the city of Prospect Heights or the village of Wheeling. No taxpayer money is put into that airport. It's like a business. You sell a hot dog for a profit, you better make sure you have a profit to keep that restaurant going.
Can I come to you again and gripe about the planes flying over Prairie Park?
Sure.
Okay. Count on it.
No problem. Anybody else?
No, that's it, Mr.
Great.
President.
Staff report, Economic Development Director Malanaphy.
Thank you, President Argyris. I'm delighted to report the Community Boulevard intersection improvements in front of the Village Hall out here will soon be underway. The Village and IDOT are preparing to coordinate the construction of a traffic signal and intersection improvements at Dundee and Community Boulevard. There are also widening projects on Dundee Road and Elmhurst Road and Wheeling Road that will improve traffic flow. On Friday, a pre-construction meeting was held and a start date of July 5th was discussed. IDOT hopes to complete the Community Boulevard project within approximately 90 days, and the village worked closely with the U.S. Postal Service in Washington, D.C., and the local postmaster to facilitate a temporary construction easement for the project. Community Boulevard will be extended north of Dundee and provide direct access to the post office parking lot. The signalized intersection will provide for safer turning movements and traffic flow on Dundee. The village is very grateful to the post office and the Fergassi Family Trust for their help with this important roadway improvement project. The signalized intersection will enhance access to the Wheeling Post Office, the Wheeling Park District facilities, and the community campus at large. We will provide further updates to the community as the project progresses, but this is just some really good news for the village that we've been waiting quite a long time for. So
Thanks,
thank you.
John. You're right.
Welcome.
The only thing I do ask, John, that we really sit down and game plan how we move people around, pedestrians especially. They're used to using the sidewalk. If there isn't going to be no sidewalk there because of the construction, access to the Park District is very important. I've gotten some complaints and regarding the 83 Dundee work being done. There's a lot of children that ride their bikes, walk to the park because summer camp started, only to hit a dead end. I've seen construction workers actually walk kids across the construction site at 83 and Dundee. So please, I know it's going to the next level going east over at McHenry and Dundee. You're going to see it here at Northgate and Dundee. You're also going to see Community Boulevard. Let's really think this out and get good signage out there so people know you're not going to go 3 blocks just to hit a dead end. We need to really think this stuff out. There's a lot of pedestrian and bike traffic being done now in town, and for the safety of everybody. So please. Okay?
Thank you, President Argyris. We'll make sure to do that and coordinate with all the various groups and
Thanks.
that Park District and Post Office and so forth.
Detour signs or whatever, so they know what they're doing. Great.
Thank you.
13A.
Resolution granting a Tag Day permit to Wheeling Firefighters Association to conduct a Tag Day event on July 22nd, 2016, with a rain date of July 29th, 2016.
Thank you. Chief McIsaac?
Thank you very much. This is the annual Shake the Boot event for muscular dystrophy that's done every year by the fire department.
Thank you. Questions from the board?
Make a motion to approve.
Motion by trustee Vogel, second by trustee Lang. Roll call.
Trustee Papantos?
Yes.
Trustee Krueger?
Yes.
Trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Lang?
Yes.
Trustee Vito?
Yes.
Trustee Vogel?
Yes.
President Argyris?
Yes. 13B.
Ordinance ascertaining the 2016 prevailing rate of wages for Cook and Lake counties.
Thank you. Attorney Ferrello?
Thank you, Mr. President. This is the annual prevailing wage ordinance based on the Illinois Prevailing Wage Act. Every year, the law requires that we ascertain the prevailing rate of wages in Cook County and Lake County for trades involved in public works in our community. The rates are based on rates provided by the Illinois Department of Labor. You will note that the last time they determined rates was July of 2015, based on lack of funding to do a current study. We're told that the Department of Labor this month will have updated rates that we will attach to this ordinance and file with the Department of Labor after its approval.
Thank you. Questions from the board? Entertain a motion to approve?
So moved.
Motion by trustee Brady, second by trustee Krueger. Roll call.
Trustee Papantos?
Yes.
Trustee Krueger?
Yes.
Trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Lang?
Yes.
Trustee Vito?
Yes.
Trustee Vogel?
Yes.
President Argyris?
Yes. 13C.
Ordinance amending Chapter 4.32 of the Village of Wheeling's Municipal Code, alcoholic liquor dealers, specifically Section 4.32.085.
Thank you. Managers Fondos.
Thank you. This amends our code to increase the number of liquor licenses by 1, which follows the commission's approval of the license for Mom and Dad Pantry.
Thank you. Questions?
I'll make a motion to approve.
Motion by trustee Vogel, second by
Second.
trustee Papantos. Roll call.
Trustee Papantos?
Yes.
Trustee Krueger?
Yes.
Trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Lang?
Yes.
Trustee Vito?
Yes.
Trustee Vogel?
Yes.
President Argyris?
Yes. 13D.
Ordinance amending various sections of Title IX Vehicles and Traffic, Chapter 9.01 Title and Definitions, and 9.17 Special Traffic Restrictions of the Wheeling Village Code, regulating size and weight of vehicles.
Thank you. Chief Dunn?
This ordinance will provide trucking companies with the ability to operate legally within the village on municipal-owned roadways when they're operating a commercial motor vehicle, when their load's non-divisible. meaning they're unable to alter or lighten their load. And these would be mostly vehicles such as mobile cranes, concrete pumpers, examples like that. The reason we're presenting this ordinance came to light several months ago. Attended a Chamber of Commerce event in the city of Chicago where regional trucking companies were coming together and trying to find single source, one-stop shopping, because the state of Illinois requires permits, Cook County, Lake County, all counties require permits, and 90 to 95% of municipalities require permits. And in order to get in line with everybody else, so we'd be able to defer this to a larger group to handle it for the business world, we have to have our own ordinance to start with. It would be our plan to put this off to a third-party vendor who would then be able to work outside of, the Village of Wheeling with the other organizations. As an example, we receive requests in the police department, 2 to 4 phone calls a week, inquiries about where do I obtain a permit to move heavy equipment or a piece of equipment through the Village of Wheeling. I don't know about the Building and Zoning Department and other agencies within the village that also might receive these. So we're stepping in line with everybody else, and this is to, hopefully down the road to a bigger and better project.
Thank you. Questions? Trustee Brady?
Chief, is this all roads in the village?
Village-owned roads, yes. As an example, Dundee Road's a state road, so it would be required a state permit, but this would be for village roads.
What residential streets, a guy has a job going, he needs a load of concrete. That's probably going to be overweight by some standards, I don't know. Are we going to force these people to buy extra permits to deliver concrete on the side streets?
Those type of standards already exist and are enforceable. This doesn't alter what's currently in place.
I suggest we take a look at the side streets in Old Town around Fresh Farms, because the delivery trucks get lost in the subdivision sometimes. You see semis coming down Wheeling Avenue or Center Avenue from time to time. I know there's some signage up there, but I don't know how these guys get by it, but it happens.
Truck enforcement officers, it's a specialty, and there's a finite number of officers who receive this specialized training. We are looking to expand those training opportunities, and this is another reason to do so.
Thank you.
Thank you. Anybody else?
So moved.
Motion by Trustee Brady,
Second?
second by Trustee Kruger. Roll call.
Trustee Papantos?
Yes.
Trustee Kruger?
Yes.
Trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Lang?
Yes.
Trustee Vito?
Yes.
Trustee Vogel?
Yes.
President Argyros?
Yes. Okay. That's done. Official communication. Trustee Vito?
Happy Father's Day to everybody. A little late. That's all I got.
Happy Father's Day to you, too.
Thank you.
Trustee Vogel?
Is the South Milwaukee Avenue lots, the dirt lots, are we done with them yet, or what's going on down there? Is it ready to be marketed?
Mr. Janik?
It's very close to being final graded. It still is approximately 2 feet high in some areas. So we've told the contractor just this morning, as a matter of fact, it needs to cut the site down. But other than that, it's very close to being ready to be seeded and then ready for development.
Well, are we going to put, I thought we were going to put a, what do you call it in there? Weren't we going to pour concrete?
No, I mean, we have driveways. We poured the new driveways there, but nothing on the site. We don't know what somebody wants to do there. But the access points have been poured. I believe there's 3 of them. There's 1 full access and 2 limited access. And the storm sewer pipe and the water is also in, sidewalk.
I thought we had to have the pads poured.
No,
Go ahead.
we made areas and we compacted them for building pads, but we were not going to build any building pads because we just don't know what size building is going to go there.
Okay. So it won't be long, right?
Pardon me?
So it won't be long, and the trucks will be gone, and Kanzler will be gone, and the...
Generally speaking, the trucks
are gone.
have been gone. The pilot's been gone for a while. It's just now a question of he does need to haul some more soil off that site. He does want to leave sites a little bit high, and we're going to make sure that he's not going to leave it high.
Okay, thanks.
Trustee Kruger.
Nothing this evening, thank you.
Trustee Brady.
Yep. My congratulations to all the fathers out there, and thank yous to all the well-wishers for this little procedure I had done last week. Everything turned out perfect. Thank you.
You look good.
I feel good.
Trustee Papantos.
I'm happy to see that the Whitley project is back on track and moving along. Speaking of dirt and their topsoil, which is growing something, I don't want to say grass because weeds would probably be a better description over the top of it. Will that be taken care of shortly, I hope, or are we going to live with it until the building's up?
I think we can send someone over there, and whatever ugliness they've got, we can have taken care of.
Thank you. That's all.
Trustee Lang.
Nothing for tonight, thanks.
Clerk Simpson.
I just want to remind everybody about July 3rd and the Rock and Run the Runway in Chicago, at Chicago Executive Airport. For information, please go on the website, which is www.rockandruntherunway.com, and they'll give you information, and I'll also tell you about the fireworks.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Manager Spondelis.
I have nothing. Just reiterate the clerk's comments about July 3rd. This is the second year we are hosting the event along with the City of Prospect Heights and the airport on the airport's property. The event begins officially at 5:30. Gates open at 5. And we have 2 bands, each doing 2 sets. Wheeling's own Midnight, followed by Hi-Fi Superstar. Fireworks at dusk around 9:15. We had about 5,000 folks come out last year. All positive comments. We've built as much as we can on last year's success for this year. Added a couple more food trucks, some light entertainment for the children. And now if we all cross our fingers for good weather, we should have an even better event than we did last year. So as the clerk said, the website is rockandruntherunway.com. There's a link on the village's webpage as well.
And who's doing the entertainment?
Midnight, Wheeling's own Midnight, and Hi-Fi Superstar is the headline act, each doing 2 sets.
I-5 Superstar?
Hi-Fi Superstar.
Are you in that?
I am not.
Okay. So maybe you and the chief and the Chiefs were going to be singing or something. Okay. Anything else? Just a couple things. I'd like to wish our friends at the Korean Cultural Center a happy 5th anniversary. This Sunday they have an event over there that we're going to be at, and we're invited to. It's hard to believe they've been here 5 years in this community already, and they've done so much on participating in our community and really make us feel like we're family. Also, I'd like to congratulate Economic Development Director John Malanaphy, who was initiated into the Eli chapter of the Lambda Alpha Land Economics Society, which was a black tie event last week at the Peninsula Hotel in Chicago. So you've got to share those pictures of you in a black tie. That'd be good, but what an honor that is. So congratulations to you, John. And also, I'd like to thank 2 of our police officers for doing a terrific job with the active shooting event here that was sponsored by the Chamber of Commerce, and probably had 80 people, 75 people. It was well turned out, the active shooting seminar, and it was officers, police sergeants Jim Elward and Christopher Higham that really had everybody on their feet, really listening attentively on how to handle things, and give our best and thanks to both those sergeants. Chief, if you would, they did a great job with that. I think that's all I have. We do have executive session this evening, but before that, I ask for a motion to approve the bills for June 2nd through the 15th, 2016.
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Trustee Kruger, second by Trustee Papantos. Roll call.
Trustee Papantos?
Yes.
Trustee Kruger?
Yes.
Trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Lang?
Yes.
Trustee Vito?
Yes.
Trustee Vogel?
Yes.
President Argyros?
Yes, we do have executive session this evening to discuss pending, probable, and/or imminent litigation. Entertain a motion.
So moved.
Motion by Trustee Kruger, second by Trustee Lang. Roll call.
Trustee Papantos?
Yes.
Trustee Kruger?
Yes.
Trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Lang?
Yes.
Trustee Vito?
Yes.
Trustee Vogel?
Yes.
President Argyros?
Yes, let's go into executive session right now, okay, guys? Thanks. Good night, everyone.
Oh, cigarette.